Hello everyone, welcome to this week's episode of the Standard News Network.
We're your hosts. I'm Yiannis Theofilopoulos.
And I'm Sareen. This Tuesday, students attended the final Writers' Seminar reading event under the guidance of author Ben Ficini. Next year's Writers' Seminar students were also inducted into the program.
We spoke to Alyssa Mears to find out more about the event.
There's 3 readings in the year. So there's one in November, December, one in March, and then this final reading. And each of them is celebratory, but I think this one in particular is really celebratory because it's a full year of having worked on a variety of skills with the author and translator Ben Ficini, who's our writer in residence. And so it's an opportunity for family, friends, teachers, admin to come together and kind of hear these final works that the students have produced. And I will say about this particular one, usually the second reading is actually the best in terms of quality of writing. I think things kind of fall off at the end, right? End of the year, and it's mainly seniors who are in Writer's Seminar. But this one was outstanding. I think it was by far the best reading of the year, and it was really, really fun.
This Thursday, during Conference Time B, students gathered in the school centre to hear photojournalist Lynsey Addario speak. She discussed her experiences as a war journalist and showed us some of her work.
I thought it was a really powerful presentation. The images were obviously really difficult to see and challenging, some of the things that she described, both in terms of the war and conflict that she had seen and captured and reported on, but also her own experiences where she was exposed to the danger and kidnapping. That was all really hard to hear, and her message of the importance of journalism to capture and make transparent and communicate that things are happening was, I thought, a really powerful one. Yeah, so one of my thoughts as I was sitting and watching the assembly, given how graphic some of the images were in terms of violence or the aftermath of violence, it felt to me that we should have done a better job, and by we, I take full responsibility, of preparing the community, student body and teachers, for what they were about to see. I didn't know the images and the extent of the images. However, in seeing them, thought we could have done a better job, because while I doubt there was anyone who saw them and thought they were not powerful, for some people it was overwhelming.
I thought the assembly was really special just because of how vulnerable she was being with us. It was a really incredible experience to see the experiences she had gone through. She had been kidnapped and she had witnessed horrible things whilst being a journalism, especially as a woman. It was really incredible to understand her situations. And I even went home and I watched one of her interviews that she took part in, and it was really cool.
This Thursday, members of the community attended Middle East Night.
We spoke to Middle East Club co-president Basel Oj to hear about the importance of this event.
Well, they're critical because some people might not be exposed to Middle Eastern culture. So by having events in such an international school, it's a privilege for those who don't have access to different cultures, and to those who want to celebrate their culture. So it's from both sides of the spectrum.
Moving on to sports, varsity teams travelled to various locations around Europe for the International School Sports Tournament on Thursday this week.
Let's hear from our sports correspondents for more.
Thank you, Maher and Yiannis. My name is Colton Stenson.
And my name is Theo Van Zyl, and we are your sports correspondents. Varsity athletes traveled to ISSTs at the end of this week.
Varsity golf traveled to Munich. Varsity tennis traveled to Vienna. Varsity softball traveled to Brussels. Varsity track and field traveled to Paris. And varsity baseball hosted ISSTs here in London.
We spoke to varsity athlete Noah Sadrian on their team's preparation for the tournament.
We definitely had practice. I think it got a bit more, serious during the end, because it was kind of jokey at the beginning. And I think that people like the coaches got a bit mad at us because, we weren't as serious as they thought we should be. They definitely made it seem like every single situation that we were in, as in every match we were playing, we should approach it like it's an ISST situation. Which I think was definitely important in getting our mindset into the ISST mindset right. And making us think, so when ISSTs comes up, we're ready. And we've just done it before, it's just routine.
That's all for sports this week. Now, back to the hosts.
Thank you, Theo and Colton.
That's all for SNN this week.
I'm Yiannis Theofilopoulos.
And I'm Sareen, reporting.